Hi, there's Jerry King, and I am back with another segment. And today I'm going to be talking about the travel horse, the Yima Xing. It's going to be a really short one today. I haven't been doing many videos lately because I've been quite busy. But hopefully I'll be able to share something useful here. So this Yima Xing, the travel horse, it affects not only like we don't use it only for four pillars of destiny. We also use it for Qimen, Dunjia, and Ren. So there's many different uses of the travel horse, and there's so many different types of theories about whether it's good, whether it's bad, and whether we should have it in a chart. Is it going to be something that's real auspicious? Well, it really depends. How do we find the travel horse? It's very simple. I have this chart here, this table here of all kinds of stars. You guys might be wondering, I mean, I can scroll up and show you other stuff at the same time. I mean, there's all these stars. You can hit the pause button, and you can copy down whatever you want. And you might wonder what easy food is, medical metaphysics, career pillar, and all this. Some of these might be brand new to you, but to me, I don't really care about that too much. What I do care about today is talking about the mobility stars. I don't really I don't really use this table often, right? Because it's stuff that you can actually memorize and you can figure out. So, for example, in four pillars of destiny, to figure out the Yima Xing is actually very simple. Um, you just have to focus on sun. So I'm just gonna quickly plot this out. So basically, we got the three harmony combinations: Sun, Zi, Chen, right? And then just want to make sure this is aligned properly. And then we'll just go yin, uh, wu, xu, and then we got hai, mao, wei. These are all the three harmony combinations, all right? Um, which one am I in? My mind is gone right now. Yeah, snake. 四有丑. Oh, it doesn't. Here we go. So I'm going to do this real quick. So for this, we just look at what we do here is I'm just going to draw a line here. Whatever. I don't care if it's straight or not, but anyways, you get the point. So I'm trying to plot the symbol on the other side. So what we want to focus on is how do we determine? So let's say you are born in the year of the dragon. How do we figure out, okay, what is your travel horse? It's very simple, or whatever year you're born in. So what we need to focus on is, first of all, what are the yima xing, so the travel animals. So one of them is the monkey, the other one's a tiger, shen, yin, hai, the pig, and the si, right? We know these are the travel horse, right? And we see them here, right? So in order to determine a travel horse for the, let's say the zi or the chan, is very simple. What clashes with the monkey, right? What clashes with the monkey? It's the tiger. Yin. So figure out these ones. So right here, the yin, what clashes with the yin? Shen, what clashes with the hai? Oh, oop, what am I doing here? It's a si. And now what clashes with the si? It's a hai, right? So now we know these are the travel horse for these animal. So let's say you are born in the year of the dragon, Chen. Your Yima is going to be Yin, right? So what if you are born in the year of Hai, right? Your Yima is Si, right? It's very simple. So whichever year you're born in, so this is the birth year. So if I want to do this, let's just say birth year. I'll just say your birth year here. Birth year. And then I'm just going to draw this. They're not quite centered. It doesn't matter anyways. And this is your travel horse. So whichever year you're born in on this side, this is your travel horse. So what does all this mean? Travel horse, obviously meaning movement, traveling. It depends on where it's located. Like, for example, in the Qimen Dunjia, if it's located in that specific palace that you're in, also depends whether it's voided or not, and what are you traveling, right? Like, for example, if you have to travel horse with a Qimen, so I'm just gonna randomly bring this up. So why do I have whatever? We'll just say 630, whatever. I'm just gonna try anything on the Qimen Dunjia. So usually in Qimen Dunjia we use the birth hour, right? So your yo hour, what is your yima for the yo, right? So then if you're confused, you just come back to here. Where is the yo? Right here, it's here. So your travel horse is in the pig palace, right? Pig. So this is your travel horse, right? So we would say, oh, your travel horse is here. But then we have to figure out, okay, what are we actually focusing on? What is your topic on? If my topic has nothing to do with resting, or with tie in something that's female related, is there a need to look at a travel horse? Most likely not. But if let's say, oh, I'm looking for a place to, let's say if I have a question that says, and let's say it's a female, let's say a female having a question, like possibly the motherly figure having a question and saying, oh, okay, looking for a place to, let's say, retire. Should I retire here at home or should I retire elsewhere? Right? And then you see this, your human, and then your uh travel horse here, then you might most likely say, oh, okay, there's a possibility of traveling somewhere to rest or to retire, to relax, and so on and so forth. But obviously there's more to it than just, oh, just looking at that, right? But when we're talking about traveling, we're talking about movement. The key one to look at is in Qimen Dunjia, obviously, is the travel horse. Another one that I like to use for movement is here, the Qimen. But then obviously it depends on what type of travel we're looking at, because the Qimen can also talk about like the path or direction. This being in the Southeast Palace might have something to do with the Southeast sector as well. So I'm just throwing stuff out there, not 100%, like it may not be exact 100% correct, but I'm just throwing out stuff out there for you to think about in Qimen. Going back to, I don't think I want to do Da Liu Ren. Oh, I didn't bring out the plate of Da Liu Ren. Let's just not do that. It's just going to confuse everyone more. Going back to Bazi. So let's say if I have a person's chart, we don't know their day, month, or year, like their stem, but let's just say I have a let's just go for the branches. If I have a Shen, and a Yin, very, I've seen this a few times. Chart like this. I've seen a chart where they have a Jia here. Probably freaking some people out here already just looking at that and say, ooh, there's a clash and whatnot. Yeah, there's a clash right here. Obvious. Person that can't sit still here. So there's a lot that can be said about like just having the two Yima here, right? Because you're yin, you're born in the yin, your yin year, right? In the yin is born here, and then now you got two Yima here. So obviously there's a cause for concern for something like that, right? Because your spouse palace is always moving around, so unstable as well. Something like this would be suitable for someone who may want to marry someone who travels a lot for their work, for their job. Could be an airline hostess, or if you're a female that has this chart, you might want to marry someone who could be a flight pilot, someone who works overseas a lot, moving around a lot. But this person herself or himself, obviously the clash, the movement is here. I don't like to use the word clash because it always in Bazi, when people can't explain stuff, I always find that, oh, we just try to use the clash as an excuse. But from here, because I don't want to use this as an excuse to say, oh, okay, there's a lot of movement because of the clash, right? What I do want to say here is the two monkeys. There's also a lot of hidden water underneath, right? Because the monkey does represent a lot of water. I shouldn't say storage, but just water in the branches. And that wood is floating on top of that with that water underneath in the monkey. So the water can also represent a lot of movement. So if you do have a lot of water plus the travel horse in your chart, obviously you can tell that, the easiest stuff to say is this person cannot sit still, likes to move around, likes to travel, does not like to stay in one specific job for a long time. Um, Possibly lacking, probably having some insecurities as well when you have this sort of conflict between the wood and the metal. But the metal wins out, so there's a high possibility that the energy of this sort of a chart might go towards a metal in the water. Just having a flow, maybe possibly a surrender to metal. But I'm just, yeah, like I said, like these are just examples. I'm just throwing it out there for you to think about and to consider. So, aside from that, I don't have much to say today. Just quickly wanting to give a quick review on the travel horse because people have been asking me about like special stars, significance, and this and that. Because even in my books, I don't really focus too much on the special stars, even though I talk about it once in a while. I don't worry about it too much. I worry more about the classification of a chart first, and then I think about these travel stars as well. With Qimen, very different, a little bit different because I do consider the travel horse if the travel horse is in your money palace, your Wu Earth, or maybe your Shangmen or your Kaimen, something that's related to business or investment. Sometimes I may look at that and see, okay, for example, what industries they're in, where this money, why this money is moving around, and so forth. The same goes with Daliu Ren as well. So yeah, that's all for now. Hopefully I'll be able to put up more videos. It's been, I think, a couple weeks since I put up anything. So yeah, that's it for today. And thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll be trying to post more videos in the near future. All right, have a nice day.